Hello, everybody. Welcome back to TGY podcast. It's a long time no see. I procrastinated making this, but not for any reason. Just because I just procrastinate massively, to a different degree. I feel like what's the word? I think it's not spiral, but when you think about something too much to the point where it's so overwhelming, but it isn't even deep. Like, say for instance, if I need to go to the shops later, for the average person, it would be like, okay, I'm just gonna go shops later, and that's the last time they think about it. But for me, I'm gonna think about it and think about it and think about it, and I'm like, okay, I need to go to the shops later. I need to get up at this time. I need to put these clothes on, and then I need to leave. I need to leave by this time, and then I'm gonna walk back home, and because I think about the details of it so much that I don't even need to think about, then it becomes too much of a task. Then I'm like, okay, I don't even want to do it anymore because it's stressful. It's stressing me out. But it shouldn't even stress me out because it's such a simple task. I was gonna make another point, but I've completely forgotten. But say for instance, yeah, making this podcast. Literally, all I needed to do was turn the chair around and put the mic in my phone and start recording. But for some reason, that seems like a bigger task than it was. And now I've started it and I've realised, oh shit, that's easy. Why didn't I not just do that ages ago? Anyways, so as I was saying, I'm just a big procrastinator, and one of the biggest one of the biggest demons that I have, we all have our demons. I posted this thing on my Instagram reels and it was find my demons, folding my clothes, because that's so real. I feel like this is a universal thing. When people put after you do washing, why is folding your clothes the most difficult thing? Folding them and putting away. To be fair, in my defense, my wardrobe is broken, so it's I have too many clothes. I know where to put them, so it's why am I gonna fold them when they're literally gonna be unfolded? Because there's no, you get what I mean. There's nowhere to put them, so CBA. But one of my demons is my provisional. Right, I'm 20 years old. I don't even have, when I go to a club or a bar, I need to bring my passport, and it's got my picture from when I was 12 years old. Do you know how embarrassing that is? But the thing is, and the fucked thing is that as soon as I turned 17, as soon as you were able to even apply for your provisional, by the way, if you don't know what provisional is, it's in the UK, it's like your driver's license. It's like your license. It's your ID. Yeah, it's your ID. Up until you can get your provisional, which is up until 17, you have your passport and that's it. But yeah, on my 17th birthday, my mum was like, okay, you're gonna do your provisional. And, my reason as to why I haven't done it is because I need to take a picture. And so three years later, I still haven't applied for my provisional. The fuck thing is, in 2022, so when I was 18, I actually went to a photo booth and I took a picture for my provisional. I paid for the provisional, £44, and I also got the letters. But then the issue there is I didn't send it. I never sent the letter. And I remember recently I was looking through my shit and then I realized I found that letter of my provisional 2 years ago, which I was meant to do. And it's funny because I still haven't done it now. And I will take my picture. You know what? I'll take it today. I tell myself that every week. You don't understand the amount of pinky promises I've made to my boyfriend, being like, okay, I pinky promise I'm going to take my provisional picture today. And I just haven't. And honestly, you know what? I'm going to do it today. Okay. Anyways, next topic. Yeah, how's everybody been? It's 47 degrees in London right now. That's a joke. It's 27 degrees. But it's really hot. I feel everyone knows this, but London, not even London, what are we talking about? UK heat is not good heat. 27 degrees anywhere else is but here it's just moist and sweaty, humid. There's negative fresh air, and the thing is, in other places there'll be negative fresh air, but I don't know, the UK is just a bit musty. It's just yeah. Oh my gosh, okay, I brought something to show you guys. It's my new hyperfixation: salted caramel goo. When I tell you, this is the best dessert I've ever tried in my life. Like a restaurant that I've been to tops this. Like this is incredible. It's so extortionate. It's like it's 2 little pots of like goo. I'm joking. It's like a salted caramel cheesecake, but it's like 2 little pots in here. £4.50 in Tesco's, and they don't. And like Tesco's is the only kind of shop I have near me. That's a lie, but like in walking distance, because walking distance for me is like 10 minutes, by the way, because like I CBA. But my hyperfixation of candy kittens is I haven't had candy kittens in a while because I've been fiending over this goo. But yeah, extortionate. £4.50. The thing is, I'm still gonna buy it. Head on Tesco's Club Card, which is why I bought it in the first place, because I always look past it because it's like a small little pot of dessert for £4.50 is like insane. But then it was on Club Card. You know, Tesco's Club Card is such a scam. Well, it's not even a scam. It's just like it's working with inflation. But literally, probably like a year ago, like all of these things that are on Club Card for like reduced prices, those were the normal prices for them, like back in the day. And you know another fuck thing? You know Amazon Prime Day deals? It's a lie. Literally, if you go, okay, let's say if I on Prime Day, they will like sell it for the same price, but they'll move as if they've given it a discount. So they'll put the normal price as like 400 and move like, oh, I've taken £50 off. They have not taken anything off. They are scamming you, and you are falling for it. And I'm also falling for it too, because I don't really have a choice. But what's happened in the world recently? Madeline RG, Ice Spice, Central C, controversy. You know what? I think the whole situation's fucked. I feel like it's really weird. Like, you know when I see people treat other people bad and they're like fully grown adults, it's like, do you not have like brain cells? Do you not have any sort of like emotional like do you not have a heart? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm assuming anyone that sees this probably knows about that whole kerfuffle, but basically Central C and Madeline RG, they were together, and then Central C was a bastard, and I don't know if he cheated on her, but he basically cheated on her with Ice Spice. And I don't know if their PR team thought this is the best plan ever. This is 100% going to work. It just shocks me, like, how stupid people can be. Stupid and heartless, because, number one, no one likes a girl that takes another man's girl. So I don't know, like, I feel like Ice Spice's PR team are like, this is going to slap. This new song is going to bang. Album's going to bang. Let's just fling Madeline RG to the side. And Central C as well, like, did he think this was going to be smart for his career? Like, of course, this is more than a career issue, because it's like actual people's like well-beings and like lives and like relationships and stuff. But they seem to do it like based on their, like, I don't know, they seem to want to promote their new song via that way. But it's just like their PR team is so stupid, because now the whole world is against them, and like rightly fucking so. And like Ice Spice is a special case, because she actually thought she ate. She thought she ate. She didn't eat. She didn't eat at all. Now everyone is shitting on her, rightly so. Like, I'm shitting on her too, because what the fuck? And then she posted this song in her new album, and basically like one of the lyrics was like along the lines of like, I'm a baddie, so I don't care that I took her man. And it's just like, has the industry really warped your mind from like from like having a heart, like having some emotional like intelligence? And like when grown adults act dumb, it just shocks me. But you know, something that I've come to realize is that when you're like a child, you always kind of look up to adults, and like they know best and they're right and they have the most experience in life, so like props to them. But something I've realized is adults are fucking stupid. Oh, I'm an adult too, so let me not talk too heavy on that. But yeah, we think adults know it all, and then like I've come to realize that they don't. They really don't. Like, I've met some really dumb adults before, like not even dumb, but just like lacks like care. But another thing that like is important to acknowledge is that we're from a generation where we speak about our feelings and speak about our thoughts and like our opinions and stuff. But like boomers, like let's say like 35 upwards, but like below 50, no, not even below 50, just anyone above 35, they're from a generation where they don't really speak about their feelings. They don't really have, I'd like to call it like, I like to say that they don't really have hearts. And that's not in the sense, like, of course they do, but say for instance, you don't understand, I work at a warehouse, right? And all of the managers, all of the adults there, they have a wife or husband and children at home. Yet again, they have a work wife and husband. Maybe this isn't just I don't think, no, let me rephrase, this is not a generational thing, because there's people my age that do that same shit. But like, the whole work wife, work husband, okay, it's fine if you're not in a relationship, but these people go to work and are gassed to see their work wife, and it's just like, you have a child and the husband waiting at home. Do you not feel bad? Like, do you not carry some sort of guilt with you? But I've come to realize that they don't have that feeling of guilt. Like, they're so far astray from their own emotions that they can't even take the time to consider how their actions could hurt someone else's, because they don't understand their own. Which is sad, but it's not my problem. Like, that's just the world we live in. I feel like actually it's not even a surprise that adults are dumb. Think about the state of our world. All of that is due to adults. Climate change. It is the boomers that are making decisions for the younger generation, which are fucking the world up and fucking our lives up. I saw this TikTok the other day. Oh my gosh. I saw this TikTok and it was this guy. Like, he was looking on Facebook Marketplace for a car, and the car was like £450. Tell me why the insurance was £10,000. The highest end of the insurance that you could get was 10,000, but the lowest was like 7,000. But for a £450 car, you're asking me for £7,000. Are you sick in the head for an accident that might not even happen? Like, this country is just trying to take more money and more money and more money from you. I went to London on the weekend, right? And bro, TFL, how much do you want from me? Like, I remember I spoke about it in the last podcast, like, about how TFL scam you, but like, I've re-experienced that trauma over the weekend of TFL absolutely taking every single inch of my money and well-being and life from me. Oh my gosh, like, there is no need. But yeah, my point with the car thing was that we're living in a world created by boomers, the older generation, and it's just like, why is it that much money? There is no need, there's no reason for my insurance to be that much money. And like, they want young people to fail. They don't want young people to succeed. Okay, let's say hypothetically you're a teenager, or like 18, 19 plus, below 25-year-old living in London. Okay, so you need to get a job to live, but there's no jobs. Okay, say you get a job, but you need to get there now. Okay, TFL, expensive as fuck. So you think, oh, let me get a car. You try and book driving lessons. Driving lessons are already like £100 per session, which is crazy. And it's the fact that I have to have like, what is it, like 32 hours of training, and each hour is like £100. I remember like around lockdown, I saw this meme, and it was like of this guy, and like, people were reselling car lessons. It's that bad that we're reselling car lessons, flipping car lessons. Like, what? What? Anyways, okay, so I pay for my car lessons with all the money I have. Okay, insurance, another 10k.
If you already have a full-time, like, good income, you're making at least like 40, 50 grand like a year. Don't even think about getting a car in London. Like, just forget about it. It's not worth it. You're literally you might as well give money charity, bro. You're literally wasting bread. How is insurance literally 6, 7, 8 times the cost of your car? Are you crazy? What's like, what am I insuring, brother? If the insurance is literally 7 times
for an accident that might happen.
That might happen, and I'll pay that insurance again, none of it back. If I have no accident and I sell the car. Crazy.
You get none of it back.
None of that money's come back to you. Insurance is a scam. The fact that it's mandatory is a literal scam, brother.
Like, okay, cool, I understand. Like, okay, if I have an accident, it's my problem.
Let
me deal with it. Let me deal with the consequences.
Why are you forcing me to pay insurance?
Otherwise, my car's illegal. Otherwise, I'm illegal. No, they want all of our money. Road tax, £2 per mile. I didn't even think about that. If you're in London, I pray for you, because
forget about it. Just charge you for it. It's a scam with charge, bro. You don't have a choice.
This is all hypothetical. If you even find a job in London that isn't like wants you to scrub floor with your hands and knees for £1 an hour. But yeah, London is No. I haven't even gotten to the worst culprit. Council tax. Council motherfucking tax. Council tax. I'm paying a lot a month. Like, where I live now, like, it was like last month, yeah, I was like £50 down on my council tax. And that wasn't because I didn't have the money. That's just because I didn't know. Like, there is no way to keep check of your, like, council tax, like, payments and stuff like that. I just pay a certain amount of money out of my check every single week, council tax, and it's always fine. I get a letter. They are demanding £954 from me. And the letter is like such a threatening letter, like final notice, £950. If you don't this, you will be prosecuted. You will be going to Crown Court. Like, and so I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I do not owe you guys like £900. Like, what is going on? And so I called the council tax people. After being on the phone for an hour, bear in mind, if I'm paying you all this money, you would have thought you would have been able to like get people to pick up the calls, like employ people. Like, where is the money that I'm paying for council tax going? Because it's definitely not going to the like the place I'm living. It's definitely not like the whole of the UK is a shithole. Apart from the places that they've like gentrified, all I'm gonna say is just definitely not going back into the town. So then where's the money going? Anyways, so then I called the council and I'm like, kind of like, what is this? And they tell me that I was £50 down. And because I was £50 down, they demanded all of my council tax for the remaining year. Obviously, I was able to fix it, and I just paid the 50, and then like everything went on as normal, because that's insane. But it's the fact that the letter didn't even tell me that. The letter just demanded the whole rest of my financial year. Which is insane.
Scamming tax.
Scamming tax.
Scouncil tax.
Scam school tax. Like, I just want to know. I just want to know where the money's going. I just want to ask. I just have a couple questions. Oh my gosh. We're going to Ken Carson. Carson. And we're going to see Heat live. We bought tickets. No, it's going to be good. You know, I really, really wish that I could pay for a private concert with all my favorite, not even my favorite artists, just my favorite songs. I just want to hear all my favorite songs live, and that's it. I don't want to hear anything else. Like, but I can't. That will never happen, unfortunately. Maybe if it was like a Make-A-Wish wish. You know, when just so much things is happening at once, and then you just like everything just kind of like you just don't know what's going on. You know, I can't lie, guys. You really need to get rid of like your Teflon pans and pots and your plastic chopping boards.
I know 90, literally a good 90% of the UK has Teflon.
No.
It's so common.
No. Oh my gosh. No, exactly. And it kills you. If you think about, like, you know, if you go into your kitchen and look at the bottom of your pot and it's all scratched up. All of that little metal, plastic, whatever it is.
Black when you bought it, bro.
It was black when you bought it. And it's silver. And that's because you've chomped on all of that metal. You've chomped on all of those microplastics. And it's just like, it's bad for you. And also, especially if you're female, because it really fucks up your hormones and stuff like that. If people, like, especially if you're trying for a child, really need to look into what you're eating. And like, but another really crazy thing, this is like completely unrelated, but like, we live outside like a big road, and like like quite common actually, like really nice cars drive down this road. And you know, the most like humbling, annoying thing is when you hear like a vroom across the road, and you're like, you run to the window to see what type of car it is, and it's actually a Polo.
Customized it.
No, it's actually like a Vauxhall Corsa.
That is literally went into the engineers and said, okay, can you put like a loud exhaust on this, please? It's one of my 5 bills to get that done.
You could have bought a whole new whip.
Off,
literally. Okay, your money up, not your funny up.
Your engine up.
But I think that marks the end of this week's Yap. And I'll be back soon to yap some more. Anyways, have a good day. And I'll see you soon. Okay, goodbye. 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 Hello. Hello.